Morocco continues its efforts to diversify the sources of armaments, while beginning an ambitious plan to enhance the capabilities of its defense forces in a region characterized by continuous turmoil, with the growing security challenges and the expansion of terrorist groups in the African coast, and at a time when it aspires to transform into a regionally balanced military force in the face of the continuation of its eastern neighbor, Algeria, in the policy of huge arm. Morocco is moving on two tracks, one of which focused on establishing effective diplomacy in resolving crises and dealing with them realistically and calmly, and the other aimed at building a strong defensive and offensive military force to fortify its national security in an approach that sheds light on a balanced policy whose foundations were laid by the Moroccan monarch, King Mohammed VI, since his ascension to the throne in 1999. In the latest episode of Strengthening its Defense Capabilities, the Kingdom of Morocco began negotiations with the Chinese Defense Company for Aerospace Science and Industry to purchase new and advanced weapons, according to a report published by the Technical Report website, and its contents were transmitted by the Moroccan news site Hespress. According to the same source, the Royal Moroccan Armed Forces are interested in precision-guided missiles and bombs from the Chinese factory, which has become one of the kingdom's largest partners in the field of armaments, while the United States tops the list as Morocco's largest source of armament. In recent years, the Kingdom of Morocco has succeeded in strengthening its defense capabilities and developing its arsenal to transform, according to deliberate steps, into a major military force in the region, while at the same time aspiring to enter the club of military industries, benefiting from broad and solid relations with international actors in this field. America is one of the main arms suppliers to Morocco, which imports 90% of its weapons from the United States. According to a previous report issued by the Stockholm Institute for Security and Defense, U.S. shipments in 2020 to the Moroccan partner included 24 combat aircraft and 24 helicopters. However, the kingdom is also working to diversify partners in this sector and benefit from air, land and sea military systems from other armament sources, including China and Israel, while France comes second as a source of armament for Rabat, which imports 9.2% of its total needs of arms and ammunition, according to what was stated in the statement. Moroccan news site report. The technical report says, Morocco has become more clear with regard to defense systems, referring to the steps it has taken on the path of strengthening the capabilities of its armed forces on the one hand and diversifying the sources of armament on the other. The interest of the Royal Moroccan Armed Forces is not limited to missiles and precision-guided bombs from China only. It has also entered into negotiations with Beijing to purchase advanced combat drones of the Winglong 1 and 2 model, while last year it established a military base dedicated to air defense to house modern defense systems from the partner, Chinese. The magazine Defense and International Security had confirmed in its latest issue that Morocco had acquired Chinese-made Winglong 2 drones with high combat capabilities and Israeli drones, but did not specify their number. In recent years, Morocco has intensified efforts to strengthen its defense capabilities, while repeatedly warning of growing security challenges, including the growing influence of terrorist groups in the Sahel region. The Kingdom of Morocco conducted several naval and land military maneuvers, including the African Lion 2022 maneuvers in its 18th edition last June, which is the largest of its kind on the African continent, with exercises in separate regions of the country and the Almabas region in the desert, the closest point to the Tindouf camps in Algerian territory, where the stronghold of the separatist Polisario Front. The budget of those maneuvers amounted to $36 million, and the United States and other countries, including France, Brazil, Italy, the Netherlands, Britain, Tunisia, Ghana and other countries, participated in them, and 7,500 soldiers from 18 countries attended, while representatives from 30 countries attended as observers. The Royal Air Force continues to develop its military arsenal by developing a fleet of F-16 aircraft in an American workshop, where the capabilities of the fighter are enhanced and provided with the latest technological systems in order to respond to the needs of the Moroccan army, especially with regard to a new electronic warfare system on the aircraft. In October 2020, Rabat and Washington signed a military agreement valid for a decade, which includes a roadmap related to the field of military defense between the two countries, with the aim of strengthening military cooperation against common threats. The agreement also included Washington's pledge to help Morocco modernize and develop its military sector, according to Moroccan Foreign Minister Nasser Bourita. In addition to plans to rehabilitate fighter Falcons and basic attack helicopters in the U.S. Army, Morocco is moving towards establishing workshops for the manufacture of drones and rehabilitating Canadair aircraft specialized in extinguishing fires. And the Moroccan website Hespress quoted Nabil Al-Andlazi, head of the Maghreb Center for Research and Strategic Studies, as saying that the kingdom's first use of drones dates back to 1989, indicating that this explains the interest that the Moroccan army attaches to this mechanism with multiple goals, especially at the level of monitoring and collecting information, prevention, defense and protection of the kingdom's national security. In the year 2021, the Moroccan army strengthened the capabilities of its forces by acquiring the Skylock dam system for monitoring and control, and also enhancing its capabilities in this vital field through intelligence and military cooperation with Israel, after resuming relations that were frozen due to the Second Palestinian Intifada 21 years ago. Al-Andalusi says that the volume of the budget allocated to arming and modernizing the arsenal of weapons in Morocco has witnessed a noticeable increase in recent years due to the increase in challenges and risks due to the geostrategic changes surrounding the kingdom, especially on the eastern and southern borders.